Now, here's meteorologist Pete Mangione with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Good morning. We are expecting a lot of wind on the way for the weekend. We'll also get some rain, but I really think it's wind that will give us the primary impacts. Let's take a look right now at the Eyewitness News Threat Tracker. And for today, even though it's breezy and we get some rain, the core of the storm moves in tonight into tomorrow with the very strong winds. That's why I've put tonight and tomorrow in the moderate category for the threat of some severe weather. In terms of rainfall, yes, we will get some, about a ½ an inch to 2 inches of rain. I think the heaviest amounts will be out in Bristol County, Massachusetts into Cape Cod. So there could be some isolated areas of street flooding. But again, I think the bigger impacts come from the wind. Gusts of 35 to 50 miles an hour. That could lead to some isolated power outages. And for Cape Cod and the islands, we could see some more widespread wind damage where a high wind warning is in effect. So especially windy out here across Cape Cod and the islands with gusts over 60 miles an hour possible and a wind advisory for the rest of us. So as I just mentioned, it's already breezy out there this morning. In Providence, we're at 46 degrees, but the wind's already going at 15 miles an hour. That is making it feel like it has a temperature of 40 degrees, and these wind chills are not going anywhere as we go throughout the day. So those feel like temperatures staying where they are right now in the low 40s. You can see westerly a breeze right now of 13 miles an hour. So bundle up if you're heading outside early this morning. Notice on live Pinpoint Doppler 12 that most of the showers still lurking down to the south. These will take a while to fill in. In fact, I just checked the observations in Connecticut. No raindrops actually hitting the ground just yet, but that will start to change. And that's because we have a couple of areas of low pressure developing. We have one just offshore, but just look at how big this storm is. Another piece of energy coming in from the mid-Atlantic. Notice actually some cold air and snow behind the center of low pressure. And as this digs and pushes up to the north, it keeps the wind and rain going for a good part of the weekend. In fact, let's track those showers for you going hour by hour until about 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. A few showers out there, but a lot of the morning will be rain-free or at least free of any heavy rain. But after 10, 11 o'clock in the morning throughout the afternoon, that's where some of this rain does start to come down heavy at times. That trend continues overnight into tomorrow morning. And look how we end things tomorrow morning. Still some showers lingering and perhaps a few snowflakes. Now, I'm not expecting any accumulation, but it is possible if you're up early tomorrow morning, you at least see some of those snowflakes in the sky. For today, temperatures upper 40s, winds becoming stronger with a steady rain developing. And do not forget to set those clocks back 1 hour before you go to bed tonight. And that will have an effect on things tomorrow, especially if you're headed to the Broncos-Patriots game. Temperature 43 degrees. Now notice how I have partly cloudy skies, but I put the moon instead of the sun. That is because the sun will set before 5 p.m. So most of this game will be played under the lights after the sun has already set. That means this feels even colder than it actually looks on the screen. Wind chills in the 30s. Don't be surprised to have some gusts of around 35, 40 miles an hour, especially for the early part of the game. In that 7-day Futurecast, wind continues throughout tomorrow afternoon. We finally start to calm things down into Monday with a high temperature of 48 degrees. And then on Tuesday, we get up to 56, so things actually start to get milder. We will see clouds increasing on Wednesday. Perhaps some showers move in here by next Thursday into Friday morning with temperatures in the upper 50s. But definitely a big wind maker as we go throughout the weekend. I will certainly be updating the weather blog several times today to keep you updated.
And even this morning, I could feel the wind blowing the car.
You can feel it, yeah. It's kind of like the breeze before the storm, we're going to call it.
We know it's coming.
Yep.
All right, Pete, thanks so much. We are working new developments for you on the child rape suspect.